Hi guys, welcome to your video. This is for singles and for couples and also for your sun, moon, and rising. Now, if you know your sun, moon, and rising, that's awesome because not only is that helpful for you to be able to watch more of your videos, but that's kind of how you learn about yourself on an astrological level, honestly. So if you know your natal chart and everything, I found this really good site. It's trulydivine.com. Their reports are so in-depth. If you, again, all you have to know is your birthday, your birthplace, and your birth time. Plug that info in. They have good prices too. You're going to get like a 65-page analysis of yourself. And as we are kind of locked down, why wouldn't you want to get to know yourself even more, right? So anyways, I've partnered with them and their reports are incredible. They've got relationship ones, they've got ones just on yourself, but I don't want to go on forever. But if you want to check that out, guys, I have a coupon code 30% off. Just type in golden, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading, and here we go. Hi, Sagittarius singles. So we're going to start with singles, and then we'll get to couples. So let's see what's going on for the singles for the 15th through the 31st of May. Angels, please go ahead and show us, what do you see for Sagittarian singles? What do you see going on for them? Please go ahead and show us. We're looking for the main energies, the biggest energies that you see for the last half of May. Calling in a soulmate and codependency. So, for some of you, absolutely. When I see the soulmate energy, you can picture in your mind exactly who you want. Whether this is an individual or whether this is the traits of somebody that you want to come into your life. And this card says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So in other words, when I see this, it's about staying optimistic and staying hopeful. Continuing to vibrate the energy to the universe of what you desire in a partner, in a soulmate. And let the universe kind of take that order in a sense. The Seven of Cups, though. The Seven of Cups is reversed and the Two of Pentacles is reversed. So with that, in the Nine of Swords, I kind of get this energy that some of my Sagittarians are kind of losing hope or feeling just very much in their head about this, because it's feeling like you're trying to call in the soulmate, but for some of you, you're feeling like you're not successful. The biggest thing here is that with the law of attraction, having any of this energy is very poisonous to your dreams, to manifestation. It's almost better to just not think about a soulmate instead of vibrating this frequency out, because this frequency pushes the soulmate out even further. So you want to be really careful with where your mind is. You want to make sure you get out of your head and just know that this is coming towards you. But also know that when you have these energies floating around you, you block blessings into your life. So it's almost like there's a bit of self-sabotage that some Sagittarians are going through at this time. Okay? What else can you show us about the calling in your soulmate? Yeah, see how like we're getting the Magician card reversed? We know why. Six of Wands reversed and the Four of Wands. You've got blessings and happiness ready to come into your life. But the thing you've got to do is you can't just immediately go, oh my God, I'm never going to get it. Or, I'm a failure at manifestation, in manifesting the things that I want into my life. You've got to get out of your head about that, because I feel as though you have things coming in. Like, look at this. Look, Sagittarius. Ooh. You've got beautiful energy coming in for you. Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups is like having a partner where you have so much fun with, and this partner and you feel like you're on cloud nine together. The Four of Wands is about a stable, secure relationship, but it's not stale. It's fun and it's exciting, and it is just a tremendous blessing, honestly. This kind of energy, especially with the Four, for it to be so long lasting, it's you know, it's kind of a tall order for the universe to bring into your life. They could easily bring you this, but these cups can be washed away in an instant. You want the Four combined with this because that means that now you're locking in this energy. And I feel like the universe doesn't want to just bring you this. They could bring you this easily. This is easy to manifest, but they want to bring you in someone that could possibly be marriage potential for you. So that makes it take a lot longer. Almost like maybe 4 times as long to come into your life. And that is not something that you should worry about, because when the time is right, you'll see this manifest for you. But just remember, if you're feeling as though there have been many delays, it is possible that the negative frequencies, because look at that, unsuccessful, I can't manifest this, right? Magician card reverse. 7 of Cups, nightmares. 2 of Pentacles, that's not for me. All of that truly pushes away these beautiful blessings. So I always say, you know, it's better to, if you can't think of just the utmost positive and that this person is coming into your life, then don't think about it at all. Because not thinking about it at all is better than thinking about that negative, you know, those negative ideas. So really, Sagittarius, you gotta, you know, position your mind in a different way. You've got to position your mind in a different way. You know, that The Last Dance is, I think that's what it's called, with the Michael Jordan documentary. I've been hearing so much about it, and like I've been listening to the recaps of it, and just, we know that Michael Jordan was like one of the greatest basketball players in the world, and just listening to his mentality as he became the successful individual, this is a bit of law of attraction as well, because he never got worried about who he was playing. He never thought that like they were better than him. You know, he never thought that. He just said, oh, they kind of had a better game, but you know, like he always was just like, we're gonna win this, we're the best, we're this. He never ever left any room for a negative thought. And even if you call that delusional, that's how, you know, that's how the law of attraction works. You have to be at that delusional state for that magic to really work. And look, it worked for him. He is one of the biggest, most timeless basketball stars. So I just briefly went into that, but if you've watched it, then I think you'll understand a little bit. So codependency here, the addictions there, see, look at this, says addictions are affecting your romantic life. For some of you, this addiction could be your mind, repetitive thoughts, repetitive behaviors. For some of you, these addictions could be some type of substance that is let's see. For some of you, it could be some type of substance abuse, or that the person that you're meeting this month or you're talking to has a little bit of that, because the 5 of Wands here shows me that there's something that they could be struggling with. In fact, I'm getting a story here. So for some of you, there could be an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you're connected to. Maybe you're talking to them. And I feel like, you know, this person feels very different to you, and you love this unique energy of theirs. But I feel as though it's almost like you're not seeing things growing, because, you know, this energy is not being watered and nurtured. You know, it's not getting the sunlight it needs to grow. And there's a reason. There's something that they're fighting themselves with, and it is an addiction. And it could be a mental addiction, because again, here's the Ace of Swords. For some of my Sagittarians, it could be that the person that you're interested in, or maybe that you're meeting this month, they kind of get stuck in their head and they fight themselves and they fight themselves and then they lose. You know, they keep losing to themselves. And the Ace of Swords here reverse could also speak about negative thoughts. Thoughts going in the wrong direction. So that's kind of crazy because that was your message too. So it's almost like maybe, especially if this is some type of soulmate for you, maybe they go through the same problems. You know, they have the same addiction. For some people, maybe the addiction is jealousy. For some people, maybe the addiction is cigarettes. Maybe for some people it's sex, right? But I think for some of my Sagittarians, the person that you're interested in almost is like a mirror reflection of you, because they also seem to get addicted to negative thinking. So basically being pessimistic, you know? Yeah, look at this. This is something that they need to work on. That's the only way they're going to open that door for change. Because look at the Six of Wands reversed. It's hard for them to be successful in love because of the mental prisons that they put themselves into. The only way to get out of this mental prison is to really, really work on it and be persistent. That's how the door is going to open. So I don't know if like this person goes back and forth. They go back and forth, you know, from being almost at the door to then taking a few steps back and then almost out the door. And then, you know, it's like it's almost like relapsing. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. I do feel like when it comes to this person, could be a Taurus with the Hierophant, could be a Gemini with the Lover's card reversed. With this person, I do feel that if you know them, you feel that they could be someone you want to get committed to. If there's someone you meet this month, it could be someone that you're like, I see myself wanting long-term with this person. But I think it's like, it's so serious in your mind that maybe that's where the mental anguish kind of comes up a little bit. And the same thing for them, because it's like the both of you are taking this so serious that it's like you just got to make the jump, you know, you got to make the decision. And it's almost like they keep getting confronted with having to make a decision, but then they relapse and they go back through the whole cycle again. You know, they got to break that cycle. Anything else? Anything else you want to show us? The card just flipped out. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And then let's see what fell. The Justice card here. Some of you, it's Libra. But with the Justice card here, I feel like the most important thing to this person is to be with someone who's going to be loyal to them, who they can trust 110%. Because look at this. The Justice card is about someone who's ethical, has good morality. When we see the Seven of Swords, that's someone who's deceptive, maybe a cheater, trying to pull one over on us. So for them, maybe they're stuck in the cycle of like, what if I go into this and this happens again? I want someone like this, but what if I end up finding someone like this again? Because the codependency here, it's almost like they're addicted to this memory of it happening to them before, or they're addicted to the fear of this, and then they just kind of keep looping and looping and looping, and it's very difficult, it seems, for them to break this cycle. And I feel this is a karmic lesson for them that they have to overcome to be free. Nine of Pentacles, sometimes it's easier for them to just be independent. And sometimes they kind of hide behind that. See, we've got this gate in the bushes. They kind of act like that's their privacy and they try to hide behind that. So that's what I get for some of my Sagittarians. But yeah, guys, I hope that resonated. If it did, please let me know. Please comment, like, subscribe, or share. And if you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Readings start at $7.77, and I also do same day if you're interested, and that gives you the reading within 24 hours basically. So Only 10 bucks extra on any package, and there's quite a few down below. All right, everyone, take care, and let's check out couples. So what is going on for coupled up Sagittarians? Please go ahead and show us. What is going on for coupled up Sagittarians? What are the biggest energies for them for the last half of May? So the 15th through the 31st. Keeping an open mind. Ooh, and passion. Yeah, we like the passion card. So for some of you, you got a wild, passionate last half of the month. And the thing is, I feel like this energy is very sexual because we've got passion and then we've got keeping an open mind, you know? So it's like, I don't know if your partner is introducing you to some new things this month that might be out of your comfort zone, or it could be you introducing things and they're out of their comfort zone. But it's definitely a fantasy for you. Wow. The 7 of Cups, you know, it's a fantasy. And you've been fantasizing about this for quite some time. For some of you, this may actually come true this month for you. If it doesn't, don't let it disappoint you. Because I do feel for some of you, you might feel like so disappointed because it didn't happen. Though I feel for some of you it will. So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. So for some, we're dealing with a Scorpio. So you're going to be just fine with any of those desires that you have, I feel. This is, yeah. With the King of Cups, though, I feel a little bit that this last half of the month, you're feeling way more confident in them. So just take that into mind. So if, you know, there is something that you want to explore, and it doesn't have to be sexual. It could be a new adventure thing, or, you know, maybe rock climbing or mountain biking, or I don't know, something. But you're feeling very fired up this last half. You're feeling very passionate about life. You're excited. You want to do something crazy. You want to do something fun. And for some of you, maybe your partner's like a little bit of the, you know, the wet blanket on the situation. Because we're seeing them here, but they're kind of feeling a little bit emo, honestly. It's like Sagittarius is like, woo, let's do this, let's do that. And then like whoever you're with is kind of like in their feelings, and they're kind of emotional and needing to kind of withdraw a little bit, or just wanting to really feel their feels, you know. You may even find them watching more like, oh my gosh, like sad, sappy things, or sad, sappy music, just to kind of like, because they're just trying to feel. It's almost like they're trying to feel the pain that's within them. And so they're watching these things, trying to trigger it. And you're like, what are you doing? Let's go have fun. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Like, you know, I think some of you are getting very stir crazy, maybe because of the quarantine, or maybe you're in a place where now you're free. You know, you can go out again, and you're wanting to do everything and anything, but your partner is still like a homebody, and they're still kind of just in their own little bubble. Their own little bubble. I get a Pisces really strongly here for some of you. I get a Pisces really strongly. So when I look at this, I'm going to see what your advice is, because we have your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you may be like, what the hell? Like, I thought, what? You're supposed to do what, you know, not do what I want to do, right? But like, you know, you should be right there with me with excitement. But, and maybe in the past you did date people who were more like you on that aspect. But this soulmate is very different than you. And that's also what drew you to them, you know? So you gotta see the good and the bad, right? The pros and the cons. I feel that this relationship is so strong that any judgments that happen, look at you feeling reversed here, you know? Because I think at first you're not going to understand. Look, wow. And I think it's going to make you a little mad at them, honestly. It's going to make you a little bit mad at them. But look at what is needed at this time. This is a time, Sagittarius, where you have to be a little bit selfless, because it's not like your partner's trying to ignore you, but they're feeling, as I said, very emotional. And I feel like with the Strength card here, it's really important for you to, you know, nurture them and take care of them and love them up, because when you do that, it's like when you scratch their back, they're going to scratch your back. But if your partner's feeling emotional, like, how are you going to go do fun stuff? They're just going to be like, like Eeyore, you know, like, you want them to be healed emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and be able to be at the level that you're at. So you're going to have to, like, you know, butter them up a little bit. Come on, honey, you know? Like when a little kid gets mad about something and they're like, don't get mad. We're about to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Now you're going to get mad on your birthday. Come here. Come give me a hug. You know, let's talk about it. It's kind of like that, you know, just make sure you take care of them and they'll take good care of you, okay? So anyway, Sagittarius, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, or share. And as always, if you need a personal reading, the link is down below. Readings start at $7.77. And I also do same day if you are so interested. All right, guys. So take care. Have a beautiful rest of the month. And let me know how it went for you. Bye, guys.